I think it's up to the employer to make that decision. I don't like the individual mandate that says you have to have health insurance. You know, I think that that again is an individual decision. I have health insurance. I've always had health insurance, either under my parents when I was a minor, and for myself and now my family that I'm an adult. My health insurance has always been provided through my employer, first the private sector. Now that I'm a federal employee, through the Texas Blue Cross Blue Shield plan, it's open to any federal employee in the state of Texas. But I don't think it should be mandated. I don't think that you need all of the bureaucracy that's included in Obamacare, the panels that decide what the practice of medicine is. There's a cancer oncology center here over in Arlington where they do cancer treatment that's a little bit outside the box. They told me that when Obamacare fully kicks in, it won't reimburse them for those treatments and that they'll have to go out of business. And they've got case after case where they're absolutely convinced that it's not really an alternative treatment, but their treatment beyond whatever the conventional practice is save people's lives. And so I don't like that aspect of Obamacare. I am not opposed in principle to trying to provide some umbrella health care insurance for everybody in America who needs it and can't get it. We can have coverage for pre-existing conditions through a secondary market with a voluntary pool of the existing insurance system that's not mandatory. So there is one part of Obamacare that I'm very supportive of. Myself and a Democratic congresswoman from California named Anna Eshoo, we put in a provision on the new biologic drugs on how they get evaluated and how they get registered and approved by the FDA, that is helping the United States be the leading innovator in that new class of drugs. That is in Obamacare, and I'm very supportive of that.
So what happens to the people who are already benefiting now if there was a chance to repeal it? Do we take it away from them?
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Well, some subsidy to the Medicare Part B, young adults under their parents' coverage, young children with pre-existing conditions.
Well, we can cover those things without all the other bells and whistles. I'll support a pre-existing condition, secondary market. It was in the Republican alternative that I offered on the House floor to cover children. I think we set up to 24. I think the law is 26. That was a Republican idea that was in the House alternative bill that I supported when we fought Obamacare in the House 3 or 4 years ago. So, you know, if you repeal Obamacare, then you can have a debate on the current system of what needs to be fixed within the current system, and you can change that. But you don't have to go all the way that the current Affordable Care Act is going to get to parts of the healthcare system that need to be fixed, at least in my opinion.
So a single care system like the Medicare system would be acceptable?
To me, no. No, I want people to choose. Now, I understand if you work and your employer has one plan, you need to take that plan or not take it. And you're, in most cases, crazy not to take it because if you go out into the absolute private individual market, you don't get as good a coverage for the same price because your employer normally pays a pretty good share of your premium. So I understand that you normally don't have pure choice. And so the concept, the alternative to a health exchange, which is mandatory that you participate in some plan in the health exchange, would be something called health co-ops, where different groups could voluntarily come up with programs and create these co-ops